What the fuck is wrong with the timer, dude? They cannot find opponents good enough for me. Oh no! I got something illegal. This, what you're seeing on the screen, is illegal in Belgium and the Netherlands. They're considered online gambling by their authorities. Illegal in 2 countries. Shady and Ties are crying over it. They can always move to a country with more freedom, like Romania. Who did you vote for? I wrote on Discord. I don't want to talk about politics on stream. You can check the Discord Romanian section if you want my quick opinion on the vote. But it's literally like the #1 topic in Romania for like the last half a year. I'm getting a bit tired of it. I just want to focus on Battlegrounds while I'm streaming at least.
My setup.
Nosdormu should be pretty decent. Can build a good board, get some good trinkets, do some shenanigans. I don't think the reroll token was actually illegal. Of course it's not illegal, I was joking. But they're actually considering pulling the battle pass from the store from those countries. I think the store is already restricted because it contains the battle pass. In the US, it's rude to ask who you voted for.
Тут не на что смотреть.
Oba. I don't really care. Don't love the Rider as an opener. I think we can do something better. Dune Dweller is good. First of all, Elementals are really good. And then we also have rerolls, which is going to make us more consistent on turn 3.
Конечно, думаю, что я их Battle Crime сделаю.
That's not a good enough shop, is it? I mean, I can sell my Dune to go Skull Death Swarmer and then freeze again on the Careful Investment. It would be a play you would make if Undead were good. The problem is Undead are not that good right now. You don't want to sell the 3/2 for the spell. It's not efficient and you lose the fight by default. I guess we lose to Undead anyways. So it's not looking good. The game wants me to play this. Sell level. If you sell level, you take 5. Honestly, that's probably okay. I rolled first because I was hoping I get a good shot.
Ой, я вспоминаю...
I
это
feel
из
like
моей
having
игры.
one roll next
Где,
turn is gonna be enough
блядь,
for me.
в каждой игре мне
Yeah,
приходится
5
это
damage
делать.
is okay. The guy is
Я
gonna
первый раз
have
такое
two free
вижу.
drops.
Челу
If it was
приходится
next turn, I wouldn't
продавать
really do it
левел-ап.
because it's too much damage. But we wouldn't be able to beat this guy anyways.
Но у меня на этом не
Taking
заканчивается.
5 is
У
okay.
меня дальше плохие роллы и так далее. Тут, в принципе, все норм будет. Тем более на фоне реролла.
Whoa.
Воу.
Okay.
Воу. Бля, это
That's
пиздец.
definitely a boring start. And it's funny because if I would have been offered the two implicators, I would also buy that. So I was pretty much open to any combination of minions that works together. Yeah, Borgs are okay. This is a great Borg later in the game, not now. Why did you only take 5 damage? Turns 1 to 3, you can only take 5. Turns 4, 5, 6, 7, you can only take 10. Turns 8 until top 4, you can take 15. If you want to see the damage cap, you have to just hover over it. One sec. Okay. I mean, we're going Borgs, right? Torn collar. Roll. Okay, Shimvala went 4 on 5. I don't think he's that strong. I think we can go over confidence and Selly. Selly, basically, you spend 3 gold to get 2 gold at some later point. And then you buff this a bit. I mean, yeah. It could be dangerous if you got to level for 0. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be that strong. We'll see. Nice. Winning here is huge. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I wanted to win. It was more money. What is this? You never altar here. We have a good board. Altar is sometimes okay, just not on this. Gem donation. What is this? The first minion you sell each turn plays its blood gems on the 2 highest tier minions in the tavern. No. Well, this is bad. We have to pick wallet. We have to pick the wallet. Let's go for this. Let's go to 4. Okay, one more roll. After these attacks, trigger your rightmost battle cry.
It's forced to pick. Like in my game.
It's triggering Torn
Oh
Collar.
fuck, oh fuck. Это в каждой моей игре мне приходится вот так вот, блять, выкручиваться. Into nothing, into nothing. Я сижу, терплю, терплю, когда ж мне дадут карты, нахуй. Но чел уже все раздали, в принципе, нормально.
I take altar if I have like a token start. Let's say I'm like 6 or 7 minions, out of which 4 are tokenish minions. Like 1/1s, 2/2s, 3/3s. And then you might level to 4 or 5 and build another board. It's an interesting card, Altar. But here it would only give us 12, right? If I remember correctly, when you had 4 minions. That's like nothing. Somehow we're getting a tie. I'm happy with that. Opponent went pretty greedy with souvenir stand. So maybe our goblin wallet is actually gonna work. This is a turn that I want to spend on Tavern 4 to get stronger. Do I ever go for this and consider elemental pivot? Or are we boars? I don't know, I don't think we're committed to boars. Are we?
Acceptable.
I didn't get enough to commit to boars. Okay, that's gonna make it a little bit more boars. Okay, I guess we are boars. I wanna put 1 gem on this because 7-9 is like so much better than a 2-7. I know it can be considered a wasted gem because I'm gonna sell it at some point, but it seems fine like it is. The most important boards are on 5. You have Crone, 3 little Quill board, and I guess Titus, which supports your comp. We don't have that much health on our gems, but that's okay. I feel like it's okay. Dreaming Thorn Weaver could help us to get some health. Maybe we can get some help from the Trinket. Maybe we can get the Pocky, even though he's getting a bit late for Pocky. Pocky might be too slow, that's my issue with Pocky. Let's go up. Yeah, you buy the Thorn Weaver. Maximum money for next turn. We're gonna need it. I'll freeze. Smuggler is good. Rodeo is good. Armor Stash is potentially good. Let's buff the health a bit. It's very important. Not bad. It's not great either. If this guy is strong, he can really destroy us. Souvenir stand. Wait. Souvenir stand on buttons triggers 1 turn faster? Shit. That's a combo. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. I feel like we have enough attack on our gems. We need a bit of health. And we need the multipliers more than we need some more stats. First attack. I got obliterated there. This is gonna be a minus 15 and we're not even gonna be in a spot where we could buy armor. I mean, you could buy armor here. Nothing is stopping you. We didn't have a bad game today. Hogwash Basin might save us. Play 4 gems on all of your minions. That's a lot of stats. Yeah, I think you go Hogwash. I'll still buy armor. Did the opponent have anything good? He had Poki, Bonker. We got Poki. We can trigger Smuggler and cut this.
Вон, линейная синема, вон, 16-1 с дракона под сильного 3-4, как раз все вовремя, все смузно. Синема, просто синема.
Play 4 gems on all of your minions. Do you guys understand how much that is?
Синема.
Maybe it's enough. You know what we need here? We need the Crone. Because Crone doubles this. The Needling Crone. Crone doubles the basin. And then free little Quillbore. And then we're talking. And we also need a bit more health on our gems. Because otherwise we're too glass cannon. Poki can handle that. Poki is gonna be better than Prickly. Okay, next time we need to go for the money. We should be fine, right? We're fucking massive. Yeah, the basin is really good, carrying us hard.
Просто супер синема.
I think Quill will also have some pretty good trinkets. It's one of the reasons why this is working.
Вот игра кривая моей сложности, но все обернули в фулл синему из ниоткуда. Просто бам, как я и говорил, он просто внезапно супер сильный стол.
Nice. Okay, let's find the good minions.
Все, заебись нахуй. Вот эта карта работает, блядь.
There's a lot of minions that we want. I think it's okay to
Все
scope.
работает.
Bristler is fine. I like Bristler.
Вот эта карта, которая подлежала удалению, внезапно заработала эффективно, блядь, просто фулл синема. Из ниоткуда, которая была
there's less targets now. But I still think you scope up. No, I don't need to go to 6. There's not much that I
в
want
игре
to 6 actually.
моей сложности. До того, как ему раздали идеальные твинкеты, которые превращают игру просто в синема. В котором без его какого-либо решения участия просто игра сама по себе выиграна.
Okay, out. Yukari. Maybe Golden Touch. Maybe Golden Touch and look for Titus and then try to Golden Touch it. No, it's too expensive, right? It's too expensive. It's too expensive. Let's Weaver and roll. Foodie is good. I think the foodie is foodie. You need all the health you can get, man. All the health we can get. Okay, if this guy is weak, maybe I shouldn't even play free little Quillbore. Nah. You wanna cut this, you wanna cut this, you wanna cut this. Let's chill.
Survival or Milk. Но мы же не видим, что мы против жмурика играем. Хотя он играет против нежити. Ну как удобно. Нежить вылетает нахуй. Единственная помеха в ситуации, когда ему приходится играть атаку, как в большинстве моих игр. При этом меня фулл спамит нежитью, но меня заставляет играть атакой. Без хп.
So what you want here is Titus, Crone.
По моим играм все видно, и здесь все видно, как все, блять, просто легкие синемы, и просто, в принципе, все легко.
That's not really super relevant. By the way, love the card art of this card. It looks very cool, I don't know. It looks a little bit science fiction, a little bit epic, and a little bit cool. Very good card art. Funny because half the lobby wants to play Elementals, half the lobby wants to play Quillbore. The metagame is fun, but what somebody in chat was saying earlier, the power disparity is a little bit too much. A little bit too much of a difference in power. Okay. Can we farm? What are the worst tribes in the game? Pirates and dragons are the worst tribes. I managed to win one game with undead yesterday, which might make me the only person to ever win a game with undead on this patch. I'm obviously kidding, but undead are pretty bad as well. Come on, give me something good. Titus is great. I'll play another foodie. You might want to play Bristleback Knight. It's a good card. I saw some people winning games with Bristleback Knights. Warlord is also okay. I just want to go for second free little Quillboar and not necessarily go Warlord. If you're wondering where did I see this, let me show you. One of my favorite HDT features, it's a paid feature though, but I can always like show you guys example boards, is this one. You get to see first place boards and it can give you inspiration. You can go like, okay, what are the relevant minions? Pretty much everybody has Crone. I need this card so much that I don't think I should freeze for bullshit. There were some people that were winning with the 5-drop. Look, with the Bristleback Knight. It's not very common, but it can definitely be a good card for a while, and then we can cut it. And you see, a lot of people are playing Piper, so a lot of people are going a lot more attack than health. I prefer Pocky because he gives you like a better spread, but attack can also win games, especially against elementals. I don't think we die here, but AFK is strong, so it's gonna be a tough battle. Yeah, the biggest problem is that we don't have the guy that doubles the gems in the fight. That the better card than
Просто
Titus,
явный пуш отнимите между играми. Ну, в принципе, как я и говорю, да, он начал в 19к, 20к не просто так. Просто одна и та же раздача, одна и та же логика игры, одни и те же синема, просто одно и то же раздается. Никогда невозможно проиграть свою суть, кроме каких-то показушных моментов.
Okay. This guy is gonna be a monster in a little bit of time. But for now, we got him.
Okay.
High T service can give you Titus, can give you Crone, can give you free little Quillboar. Most of the cards that you want are 5-drops. 2 gold to buff your board? Sure. When you cut this, not so good.
Что хотел проверить? Я забыл.
Come on, mate. I might get weaker if I do that. But if I don't do it and I find Crown, I won't have space for it.
Вау, рофа. Какой-то выборочный ноунейм.
How good is Blanchy? Not great. This summons 2, so with Titus it summons 4. Technically it can be okay. But by having 2 of them, you could have a bigger guarantee that you actually get the value, that you actually get the summons. The fact we haven't seen a Crown yet is kind of disappointing. Or a second free little Quillboar. I had some games a lot crazier than this. It summons 6 with double Titus, but let's be real. If you put it too late, your Tituses are gonna die too early. I think by having it in the middle, maybe you could put it like this. I don't know. I don't know. It's either 4th or 5th. I'm trying to think. You also have to account for your opponent attacking. You're not gonna be the only one attacking. I think 4th is fine. 5th is pushing it. I also expect by the time this attacks that one of my Tituses is gonna die. And then I'm gonna summon 4. That's okay. Also, I'm kind of comfy on 12 health. We could lose a fight and not die.
Сначала как-то насчитали 6, когда здесь нет условий, при которых здесь 6 засумонится.
How big are his gems? He has smaller gems than me. We should be fine. Smaller gems and worse lineup. Gems go. I want the spell that gives you previous opponent minion. Don't give me buttons. Buy the bristle for tempo or not? Probably should buy it. We want Crown really badly. And you're probably gonna cut Pocky. Your gems are good enough. You roll in here. Come on, give me something good, something good, something good. Please, please, please. Do you ever want to play Leroy? Leroy doesn't do much, honestly. I have one more roll. We can play Sport, but I don't like playing non-Quillboar minions. You're losing a lot of stats. Actually, we have one more roll. It went down the drain like the last one. Well, we did what we could. game was looking kind of rough. There was just too many people playing Quillboard, and we couldn't find one crone. But it's funny that Quillboard can get so nutty that they can compete with elementals. What does the crone do? Let me show you. Your blood gems give twice their stats during combat. Twice their stats. And the triple one, 3 times their stats. By the way, I think now that we have 50 seconds, is the best time to give a shout out to HDT for this amazing overlay. You can download it for free with the link in my description. And if you do, they're a sponsor of the stream, so you directly support the stream. I find it's so valuable to see in real time what minions are available in the lobby. And sometimes I don't know what the golden version of a minion does, and I play 8 hours per day. You wanna know what golden Fellfire Conjurer does? Just hover over. And I really like the comp guides as well. Some of the comp guides are a premium version though, but I find it very helpful, especially to see example boards of people that are winning in this particular lobby. My opponent has 2 crones, but they don't stack. They don't stack. Maybe we have a chance. Maybe there is hope. Okay, maybe there's no hope. Yeah, there's no hope. He's too big. No? If I had a crone, I think I could get him. Imagine all my stats were doubled. Even the golems would be like 500, 500. Can we not die? Does crone need to be alive to give you stats? Yes. So be careful where you position it. But for example, in my case, the trinket activates start of turn, so it doesn't matter where I put it. It matters for the 3 little Quillboars. And then after 3 little Quillboars dies, you can also have the crone attack and die. And it wouldn't really matter. Poker02, thank you for the 3 months. Okay. The queue timers are going longer. I don't know what's happening. Is this more fun than the last meta? I'm having fun. I also had fun last meta. I think this season is gonna be even better if they buff pirates and dragons a bit. Because right now they're kind of terrible. Basically, if they get the tribe balance right, I think that's gonna make it even better. And undead. And Morlocks. Sky Captain Crag. It's a mech elemental lobby. I'm actually curious if Crag is also the highest win rate at higher ranks. Let me go in the stats lab. Okay. Low game volume. Crag and Varden are pretty much the same, but they're both comfortably better than the rest. Meanwhile, I rerolled Varden. I don't love the Varden playstyle. It feels a bit rigid. The high rolls feel good, but the low rolls feel bad. Court Puller is the best start, mostly because it already gives you one mech, while also giving you pretty good combats. And I'm saying pretty good because, for example, you lose to Dozy Whelp, but who the hell buys Dozy Whelp on 1? You beat or tie with Dragonling, you beat Dune Dweller, you tie with the Rock, you tie with the Lula on 1 but you lose on 2. You tie with Gunner unless they get Divine Shield or Reborn. You tie with Scout, and you're also good against the Boars. So against the minions that people go for, pretty okay. Let's go up. Missed hero power to get the pointy arrow. I mean, you could stay on 1 and go Lula bot pointy arrow and pointy the Court Puller, freeze some bacon, and then buy sell the bacon level and buff the Lula. I don't think that would be terrible. You'd have a decent board. Then you'd skip Tavern 2, go to free, which is better anyways for mechs. This is also pretty good. Random Murloc or free elemental. I mean, let's look at the Murlocs. I think the Murloc pool got weaker. You can get Gunner, Scout, Skyfin, Elegist, or Wanderer. Pretty trashy. And I don't like Murlocs. So I'm gonna do this. And Warlord? I like Warlord, he wins early fights. Okay. Also, these are the best 3 tribes. Quillboar, Elementals, and Mechs. So, we assembled a good board, played for economy, and we're playing for the best tribes as well. Now I can level up and buy the gold coin and put myself in a better spot for the upcoming turns. Abyss Angel with the 16 months, thank you. Warlord is probably too strong for a tier 2. Yeah, but he's never part of not never, but he's very, very rarely part of endgame build on Quillboar. He's a good early game, mid game card. I think Quillboar need that. Maybe they can make him a 1-1, but I wouldn't nerf him too much. Frosties with the 2 months. Thank you, Frosties.
Инфу, блядь. Чел инфу подкидывают.
Ooh. Sexy.
На полъебала.
It's a triple buy for sure. I was thinking if I should ever buy Rallier. Probably just go full mech. Taunting this is good. I'm actually surprised by how good Metallic Hunter is. I thought it would be garbage, but it's actually decent. It's surprising to me. It's really good for the 6-star mech. The problem is getting the 6-star mech. Very often you don't get it.
It's good. Мне его дают. Обоснованно пикнуть.
Get a mech per turn. Seems good. Innkeeper Stein can be a way to get something, but it's also a bit risky. Whoa. Second Deflector is amazing. What the fuck is this guy doing? Not sure if I want to go Hasty Excavation. Maybe. Forcing mechs again. Bro, I haven't won a game all day with mechs. I'm playing a lot of other things. If anything, I'm playing elementals more than I'm playing mechs right now. Let's see. Did we ever consider that 5 cost give Divine Shield Trinket? No. Wait, what does it do exactly? What does it do? Ardio, can you make a hero tier list after this game? Heroes don't matter that much. It's about what you play with them. I can show you the HDT hero win rates. I think they're pretty accurate. Oh, we got repair bot. Should I show you the win rates now? It's Elemental Portrait. Okay. One sec. Here we go. So, top 5% of MMR. Let's start with top 50%. Almost 1 million game sample size. Average placement. Oh. Shemvala is the best, then Maleficent, Ini. Surprisingly, Patches. Pirates are bad, but I guess Patches is very efficient. Lady Vash, Jim. It's heroes that can force an archetype. Because they're also more likely to get trinkets for that archetype. Magin is very good and he's kind of like neutral. Okay, let's go to the higher ranks. Top 5%. Ini and Maleficent, because they can force mechs. Patchwork for survivability. Patches steal. I need to play Patches. Why the fuck is he high win rate? And let's go top 1%. Hook task. Oh, she got better with Alicat. Probably very few games, maybe. Could also be like low sample, but Ini seems to be top. Brukan was top. Panda is top. I don't think the hero pick matters that much. I mean, of course, if you play buttons, you have to play differently. If you have scenarios, you have to play differently. This is actually a spot where I love picking Zarina. Time management, Zarina.
Да я имею право, что говорить за дегенеров, что hero doesn't matter too much. Почему он об этом говорит? Видя перед глазами генрейта и так далее. И промывку. Это интересно.
Electron? Ah, not bad.
Shit, not bad.
Bro is not too bad. Springy.
Вон, плохие карты превратили, ну, в принципе, неплохие для того, чтобы временно взять. Нормально. Она не сильно...
I wanna be strong.
Хоть какую-то пользу несет.
For example, if we get Zarina Trinket, it might actually be a spot where you'd pick it.
За счет того, что я бы в среднем получил...
We need Electron. We have a spot where if we get Electron, we go crazy.
Я бы получил то, что в среднем
бы
поменяли, просто хуйню.
We can just level to 6 piggy bank, try to look for Electron.
Да, либо полезный, либо он сразу бы бум отдали бы.
Sorry, Max need a greater trinket that says get Electron.
And
then I can take it from there, okay? I can take it from there. Put me in, coach. This game is going phenomenally. Again, most of your games are not gonna go like this. But I really like how I'm curving out. Super smooth. Opponent is big, super but smooth. I have it bigger. Yeah. The board.
Okay.
And the attack. And the divine shields. That guy was 10k MMR. And I say was because he probably lost it now. 2 max per turn and go to 6. I normally like turbocharged drill, but here I prefer 2 max per turn. That's the one downside. You could triple deflecto. There's no way we play this. I'm gonna hold it in my hand. Let's break the biggie bank. Roll. Let's roll aggressively. I like the repair bot. I like the overconfidence. Roll.
Это он еще фул раздачи, да, без забилки на похуй.
Where the fuck?
Еще дает фул возможность. Просто на самой последней таверне легко реализовать без...
Drakari might be a good pick. Because it works with the repair bots and it works with the specialist. So I think I can cut the cord puller.
What?
And buy Drakari. And now I keep spelling.
Удобно, конечно, когда в среднем игра тебе позволяет на ресурсы играть, в плане, что... Короче, в среднем игра он позволяет на ресурсы играть, вон вместо 38 с баблом, который реборнит сюда бабл.
Мы,
блять, играем 7-8.
8 that you actually wanna play.
Просто потому, что у него не игры, а характер, где тебе, блядь, каждую игру нужно выживать и выжимать максимум. Просто
In
каждый, против
Bucharest,
каждого
RB
оппонента.
wakes up, he forces max. He drinks coffee, he forces
Максимум в
max.
плане
He
силы,
eat protein
а не
pudding.
ресурсов.
You better believe after the protein pudding, he forces max. He works as a professional streamer. At least you guys appreciate that streaming is a real job. Thank you. He force max. Ends the stream, force max. Goes to bed, thinks of max.
В моих играх нету веры,
Some things from the
что
copy
тебе
pasta are
дадут
not
еще
entirely
что-то хорошее
accurate,
даже.
but I don't have time to argue.
А, 2,5 даже дают.
Where the fuck is Electron? Electron, don't hide. I'm not gonna
Мне
bite
нагло
you.
показывает, как тебя раздают в рамках достаточности. Так, без
Do you buy
электронов.
Mecha J? Nah, fuck Mecha J.
Просто
You probably
набор.
buy the Dr. Boom Monster. Ah.
Просто пиздец.
Maybe the Akari wasn't even needed.
На 2 заклинания тоже. Мне показалось,
One more
ему
card
полезное
like this.
существо дали, с учетом того, что ему, ну, не бесполезное, с учетом того, что оно одну карту дает, как я подумал, а оно еще и 2 дает. О. Классно.
There's 4 people out of 7 playing Max. No hand space. I mean, how many do I get? I think we have to sack this then.
5.
We get 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, now it's hand space. Now it's okay. Next time we cut ignition. Lost stuff of Hamlul. Lost stuff of Hamlulu. Oh, I get 2 from the hunter, so I'm only gonna get 1 mech start of turn. This guy has Electron. He's not
Ну,
doing justice to
No.
Electron.
ну,
Yeah, maybe Ignition Specialist is a kick by
тут
here.
мехи, а не наги.
To be honest, I don't know what Drakari is doing. I mean, I guess it's okay to play Drakari just for the end of turn guy, but you can cut Drakari at some point. Do I just lose the mechs or do I get them when I empty the hand? I think they're lost. Supreme Executive Power. I might just go all in on Zarina. Dude doesn't want to be found. Bro doesn't want to be found. This is absolutely not normally. Come on, give it to me. I can reborn this guy. But I think we should just roll aggressively. Ah. Can you give more jewel? Minus 15. I could compete with this guy if I got Electron on a normal turn. But this is not normally. Ignition Specialist is better than the 2-drop. But he's not a mech. This guy is a mech and a Divine Shield, so I think that makes him better. Triple Zarina, I mean, who cares? We're gonna get wrecked anyways. Nothing wrong with dreaming big. Yeah, I mean, I should be happy with top 4. We didn't hit the Electron the whole game. And we didn't hit Zarina Trinket. At least if we had Zarina Trinket, I could at least do something here. With the number of spells that we were generating. At this point, there's probably no Electron left.
И был бы точно такой же шанс.
Maybe there's like one left. Maybe the elemental guy kills the guy having electrons and puts them back into the pool.
Ну, а не такой же, но...
We're not dead.
Там Зарина... Тринкет... Что она еще дает помимо?
Meg guy dead.
Самой Зарина и факту того,
Maybe
что
the
мы
elemental guy
получаем
kills the other Meg guy
ХП.
too. Okay. I feel the electron in the shop. Told you. Is it enough though? We win from here, Hopium.
Если бы мы в посту сейчас голу не потеряли, было бы, конечно, замечательно.
This game is why I hate this meta. You can't really do anything without hitting the select handful of good cards. I mean, I still got top 4. I was feeling the same way as you, but the more I played, I figured out some ways of putting myself in the spot to high roll with the top tribes. Top tribes being Elementals, Mechs, Quillbor in this order. And then if I don't hit it, I play whatever to get like a top 4. I think you can do that with Trinkets. But you have to understand when to give up on the strategy. For example, now I'm not giving up because I'm already top 4. And it's not like I can play Leroy in my comp. But you're gonna do stuff like play some Murlocs, play some Leroys. You try to expect what your opponent is gonna be playing and then tech for it. And yes, sometimes they're gonna have super big unit and you can't really tech for it. We're actually favored, but there's a chance we die. Love this kind of fight. I'm favored because of Deflecto. But yeah, if I were to summarize, the biggest problem with this meta is that 4 tribes are garbage. 2 of them completely unplayable, pirates and dragons, completely unplayable. They just don't exist. You can't play pirates, you can't play dragons, no matter what. And then undead is semi-dog shit. It's only good with beasts because they have catacomb. And Murlocs are kind of bad. Murlocs are decent though. Like, you can win games with Murlocs with like big stats and Corral. And you can definitely scam some games with Murlocs, which you can't really do with other tribes. What do I need to be the elemental guy? I don't think this is enough. It is cute. If I got Electron earlier, it maybe would have worked. But in its current situation, I don't think it's enough. Murlocs suck because Divine Shield tribes are strong. Yes. What about Naga? Naga have good mid game, but then they kind of fizzle out. They're good with Felfire Conjurer, and the only pure Naga comp you can play is you play a lot of spells, and then you play the 5-drop that buffs your Naga, reborn it, and then play it with Titus, and you can get a lot of stats. It's a similar composition to the Quillbore that use 3 little Quillbore, but a bit worse than that. Yeah, Cyclist. I want a game with that, so it can win games. It's just not premium. But yeah, Elementals are the best tribe in the game. Mechs are the second best. Quillbore are the third best. I would say Demons are the 5th. Wait. 4th or 5th. Demons are after. And then I don't know, it depends.
И вот поля сражений России, обычный пропуск любой. Вот. 2 с копейками я купил. И вот так я сегодня и купил. Минут 20 на него, 2 с копейками заплатил. Классно, да? Так, тут нам что-то забыли дать спел за 2 рубля. Конечно, недоразумение, буду жаловаться. Ну, буквально дали. Недорого ли 3000 за Лукашенко? Мне тоже кажется, что Лукашенко должен подешевле стоить, но любые анимации со звуком должны стоить дорого, иначе можете просто заспамить, устроить звуковой спам, что может быть неприятно зрителям. Особенно если когда я стану популярным, значит, стримером, у меня будет много зрителей. Поэтому все, что со звуком, стоит дорого. Ставочек не будет, это к модерам вопросы.
Дорого.
Так, вот если мы без существа играем, это, кстати, плохо. Это прям большая разница, с существом или без. Так, ну допустим, да.
Yeah, hooked as beast, you can just farm the alley cat. Zebi, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. make this dragon bigger.
Скорее всего так. Но они секретов не раскрывают, но другого способа-то нет. Так, ну нам пора что-то покупать. С другой стороны, тут убрать-то особо нет.
Нормально.
А я
Кстати, меня часто, я захожу на гномы, мне внезапно здесь публички говорят, что это просто в начале, то есть, как видите, меня дисконнект просто берут до досит. Нахуй.
Классно. Ну, свиньи получается.
Вот, я не нажимал, тут крестик он появился, блять, просто классно.
Все хп кончились, сейчас еще минут. Так. Вау. Так, ладно, сейчас, одну секунду, чуваки, одну секунду. Сейчас будем что-то чинить. Сейчас я сделаю, погоди.
Блять.
Минутку мне дайте буквально подумать. Тут непростая техническая задача. Да, непростая техническая задача, ее как-то надо... Так, так. Давайте проверим вот сейчас. Помогло, нет? Нет. Короче, ладно, хрен с ним. Я тогда на досуге как-нибудь посижу, покумекаю. Почему не работает? Оно все это время было со звуком, прикиньте, чуваки. И только сегодня я узнал, что звука и нет. Ну тогда... Ну, ладно. Погнали играть. Погнали дальше проигрывать. Охренеть. Причем я думал, что у вас есть звук. Думал, только новая анимация без звука. Посмотри на снежный человек со звуком ходит. Потому что снежный человек выходит как оповещение Donation Alerts. А это как оповещение Рутони чата. Это разные вещи. У меня почему-то нет звука из Рутони чата. Вопрос почему? Вопрос почему нет звука из Рутони чата? Ну что, на виллу берем, да? На виллу чисто лемов бахаем.
Почему у него реролов нет? А что за хуйня?
Как так вышло? Давайте еще кое-что попробуем. Ля, реально нет. Реально нет. Нависло? Ну, нависло, да. Скажи, что за звук? Ну, будет сюрприз, когда я починю. По тебе я не понимаю, в чем может быть причина.
It gives two total stats. No, I meant 2 twice. Yeah, it will be too much. Whenever I have an idea like this, people usually tell me, "Are you stick to streaming?" No need.
Понятно. Сыграл.
Пора ли от этих товарищей отказываться? Так, ну я в пятой таверне, все, давай мне царь Лемов. Что-то зря сижу, что ли, в этой вашей пятой таверне. Мне, что ли, надо? Кому надо? Вам или мне вообще? Не понимаю. Пятая это... Фифт. А я в четверку, что ли? Вот я еблан. Бля, чат, никому ни слова. Никому ни слова. Вам никто не поверит. Вы долбоёб, конечно. Да вы меня отвлекли, конечно. Вы дурак. Господи, я в четверку бахнул, не в шестую. Ого. Это не я нубик, я вас проверял, но внимательно, заметьте вы или нет. Вот если вы первые сказали, что гном дурак, дал не туда, тогда молодцы, внимательно. А так я же сам заметил, а вы не заметили. Получается, вы нубики. При идеальных разменах это ничья. Сука! Вот я, конечно, ложанулся. Так. Собрались. Все, ну, повнимательнее, пожалуйста. Ням. Ну давай повызвал, ладно. Элементаль повышающие характеристики. Надо что-то повышать. Опять номи или элементаль? Номи. Ну еще разочек, наверное, номи, да? Еще разочек номи. Где гнума, где идеальный размер. Да не везет просто! Играю безупречно, не везет! Ну что там у нас? Смотри внимательно, смотри. Кия! Ну хоть что-то. 5 тренеров, да? Это тоже надо, ну, и это надо, все надо. Так, ну что, товарищи, надо чего-то отказываться. Ты сколько даешь? 6 или? Ну, не густо, конечно. 4 героев купил, играть не купил. Супер, конечно, неприятно. Так, перерождались.
Чё у него реролл не работает, не понимаю.
Ага. Да, я просто вас проверяю, пацаны. Вы не цените мою заботу о вас. Ну, да. Вот это бы золото собрать, было бы клево, конечно. Еще бы рублик бы один. Вот одного рублика не хватает. А что у нас? Таунта нет здесь никакого? Нету таунта. Там что у тебя? Странно, не лема. Когда уже Близы что-то понефят, потому что, ну, невозможно играть. Мета настолько элемская, мета прогнила элемами, просто вот до тошноты. Ну, невозможно в это говно играть. А перерождение ты получил, нет? Или только плюс 2? Не, наверное, только плюс 2, да? Так, давай Марселю песню-то поставлю за точку. Сейчас я гляну, чем меня там бить будет. Ой, это мой Элем, смотри, он наги, но Элема нет-нет, да и украл. Вот это вот говорит о том, что мета нездоровая. Когда ты собрал кулнак, но ты тебе дали Элем, такой, Элем! И вот это вот признак того, что мета ненормальная. Слово лакалар, а что это такое? Так, ну что-то у нас? Нет. Нет, тоже нет. Все нет. Все не то. Сейчас. Элем синего колар. Это я тоже знаю.
The way I visualize this, we get a 6-drop Murloc, the Merc Brine Expeditioner, cut Hackerfin, cut Young Murkai, play that, play Murky, cut Murky, play Murky, cut Murky, look for another Murky, play Murky, cut Murky, triple the base guild, get another Belcher in your hand, triple the Scout, and then you have a mix of stats and Venom. And then you probably still lose to somebody that gets more stats than Divine Shield. But at least I can get like a top 3 here. I don't know. Maybe Murlocs are not that good. Maybe the spell build is just better. Everybody seems to be playing the spell comp. I'm like the only Murloc player in the lobby and I'm still not able to find my Murloc.
Сюда дал таунт, ёб твою мать. Я сюда дал таунт, я что, не проснулся что ли? Что происходит? Я уверен, что я сюда дал таунт. Я абсолютно уверен, что я сюда дал таунт. Как так вышло? Я вообще что ли не проснулся? Мне надо по щекам себя побить? Что происходит сейчас? Как? Вы видели? Я сюда... А, нет, смотри, это тоже из стояла посчиталось. Интересно, интересно. Так, нужен ли мне вот такой товарищ элементаль? Или мы его скипнем, возьмем вот такого товарища элементаля? И будем ли мы сначала вот... Сначала вот так, наверное. Брана хочется, конечно. Как же хочется Брана!
What about Megasaur? Dude, what I suggested is actually weaker than Megasaur. I think removing that card rather than make it like...
заклинание уже... Для Брана дают, жесть. Что, триплет соберем, нет? Соберем, смотри сам. Самый лучший триплет, на что сможешь сделать. Ну я же жал. Ну купил же, ну вы же видели. Ну же... О, у него надо украсить сверху этих, но он слабо накачался, слабо. Ты опять не умер? Ты снова выжил? Товарищи оппоненты, не могли бы вы пожестче меня пиздить, чтобы товарищ Лем с прокачкой бы умирал? Не могли бы, понимаем. Сколько ходов он уже не умер? Не могли бы, понятно. Так, ладно. О, дракарка. Дракарка нам надо. Дракарку мы берем. Так, это барахло. Это барахло тоже. Но вот это, наверное, барахло нам больше подходит. Так, что с этим делать? Он не хочет умирать. Он не хочет умирать. Привет, здорово, хай. Хай как хай. Полезно. Так, Давай такого. Делить. Скидмеры даже мне вредны. Да, делить как только вред один. А, товарищи, будем что-то качать вот здесь? Что-то качать. О, это вот, да, это мы возьмем. А у тебя чего? У тебя наги. Кто вообще что собирает? Так. Элементали, наги, элементали. Понятно, все подпилили. Роман Шурбак сегодня не надел, не наступил. Сейчас надел. Мне кажется, они все потырили моих элемов. Вот это будем пытаться? Наверное, будем. 6-5. Ну, маловато, конечно, маловато. Смотри. Ну да, спел бы дали, я бы сожрал.
Difficult to get one particular 6 drop, but it sucks that Murlocs rely on getting that one particular 6 drop to function. It's fine, I'm okay with 4th. This guy played Pirates, interesting. I mean, very wacky tribes in this lobby. People were playing kind of weird shit. Which is fine. on that. The funny. Tier S. Nah, I wanna go for John Cena. I wanna get better with this hero and with buttons. I feel like they're both very difficult heroes. I'm playing 8 hours per day, and I still can't say that I mastered them. It's very, very interesting. And then something funny is that when I ask people in chat, how do your good games with scenarios look like? They're like, oh, I hero power until I have 20 gold. I'm like, what? I think hero powering a few turns is good. If I get 1 cost spell next turn, I like to level 1 cost spell. Otherwise, you buy 2 cost spell and hero power. Ideally, it's 2 cost spell hero power. Scenarios is even better in duos. Oh yeah, it makes sense that he's better in duos. Oh, I have hero powered on 1, nice. Yeah, here I like to level. It's just a cleaner curve. Next time I buy minion and hero power, and then I level up in hero power, and then I just play normally. If you hero power too much, you're gonna die. Well, thank you for the calculated observation. Why do people call him John Cena? Because his name is Cena Rius.
Попробуем занять второе место, потому что того мы вряд ли передаем с баблами. Потому что надо было брать 6 с прокачкой. Но это тоже полезно, конечно. Официально заявляли, Эмма Броукен хуйня. Слушай, вообще нездоровая фигня, абсолютно нездоровая. Максимально нездоровая. Согласен, да. Элемы... Кстати, Бомбамен нормальная тема, да. Сейчас поищем Бомбамена. И этот притырил тоже. Where you easy, where you set.
Да что за хуйня, блядь? Просто пиздец.
Черт, никто не вылетел. Мне это не понравилось. Вы что, в ничью сыграли? Это что за договорной матч?
Раздали. Просто.
Так. Что он все золотое? Мне этот товарищ-то особо пихнуть его и некуда, да? Некуда пихнуть товарища. Но с другой стороны, и пропускать его как-то глупо. В конце концов, это Элен с баблом. Давай здесь что-нибудь глянем. Прямо тут что-нибудь глянем. Нормально, берем. Вот бы здесь 2 дракарки оказались, да? Было бы здорово. Вот бы 2 дракарки, я был бы рад. Привет, Коль, привет. Элемы такая херня, что даже плохонько собранные элемы жахают все остальное. Минус 8. Нужен бомбермен. Бомбермен надо. Надо бомбермен. Да и чуваки, что это такое вообще? Что это? Что это за награды? Ну. Мехи классные, но до элемов не дотягивают. Здорово. Здорово. Будто бы поздновато.
Hi everybody. Hi girls and devils. Hi.
С другой стороны, если мы возьмем его, то любой другой элем превращается в золотого лембаба. Любой купленный элем. Например, вот такой. Но мы хотим, наверное, большего, да? Угу, такой. Рискнем еще раз рольнуться. Этот нас не спасет, мы проиграем. Нам нужно какое-то прям решение. Элем с размахером, не знаю, что-то надо. Что-то надо, не такой. Рискуем. Конечно, интересно. Ну ладно, мы на стол поставим снимателя баблов. И у нас немножко не хватает денег. Чутка не хватает денег. Так, братан, я слышал, ты отлично снимаешь баблы. А здесь чего? Ух ты, блядь. Ты еще лучше снимаешь баблы, я слышал. Да, ты прям отличный сниматель баблов. И ты, я думаю, тоже неплохо снимешь бабл, да? Давайте, там бабл опасный. Го. Там еще и статы, что неприятно. Баблы и статы. Черт. Я поставил снимателей баблов. А там нету баблов, блядь! Не, ну он меня переиграл, чуваки. Меня переиграл и уничтожил. Сразу видно.
Ну, здесь, блядь, показывают мои игры просто на его. Только... Что он реализовывает на 50%.
Обманули!
Дохода по пиздец. Вон, мне показывает, блядь, просто full my games.
Ideally, if you use the hero power 3 times, you have your hero power for free. And since then, every turn you have more gold, you can hero power until you have 17 or 18. Yeah, but you can also use the free gold to buy a minion, and then buying that minion is gonna help you win the next fight. I feel like your argument works if your opponents are not pressing you. But what happens in my games, I feel like very often my opponents are pressing me like crazy, and they're not giving me the luxury to hero power until tomorrow. Like, if I wouldn't buy the selfless here, I would lose or tie the fight. And based on your argument, I should have hero powered.
Нет, это бы ничего не поменяло, мне бы подравняли ситуацию точно так же, как вообще.
I like the humongous here. I'm gonna go fleeting vigor, level up humongous buffs.
Ну и показывают, как меня снайперский контракт под расстановку. Просто похуй.
Or you can roll and get even stronger, I don't know. Chat likes to press the button too much. But I'll press it here, it's okay. Okay. Feral Talisman is pretty strong. At least he also went to 5.